What? What?
I mean, shit. I'm just really trying to holler at you for real, for real.
Holler at me for what?
You said what?
Holler at me for what?
I mean, you're pretty. You got a nice smile.
Aww.
Oh, I love your personality.
Oh, that's cute.
Welcome to the renewal. Please be sure to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. The term ghosting means a sudden cutoff of all communication with a person without any explanation at all. The person who is ghosted most times are left confused to why the other person isn't responding. Whether you're dating someone, have an associate or friend, even dealing with like a professional setting, ghosting happens. Chat below your experience with ghosting. Have you been ghosted before, or have you been the ghoster? And do you think ghosting is sometimes needed?
There are three main reasons for why men return to women's lives out of literally nowhere when they were the ones who left in the first place. It's been weeks, maybe even months, and you finally heard from him. So you're thinking he reached out because he misses you. No, he doesn't. Understanding the reasons for why men return will help you understand men overall in a better light. The first reason is an ego boost or validation. Men reach out after months of not talking to you because they want to see if they still have access to your life, and they want to see if you're willing to stroke their ego like you did at one point. A woman's energy is validating to a man's life. You simply talking to them validates them as a man, and it boosts their ego. It strokes their ego. When a man disappears on a woman for a long period of time and he finally reaches out to her, hey, how have you been? Sorry, I've been busy with work, life's been hectic, etc. He's not really checking up on you. What he's doing is he's seeing if he has access to you once again, so you can stroke his ego. He didn't miss you throughout this whole time of not talking to you. And I'll put it to you like this. He wasn't even thinking about you the whole time. Men don't suddenly realize that they feel something for a woman after months of not talking to her. That's not how we are. The best move here is silence accompanied by a block, because he's not reaching out for anything significant. He's not offering anything of value. He just wants to see if you're willing to stroke his ego. Another reason as to why men will come back into your life out of literally nowhere is because they realized that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. They realized that it's actually greener over here where you're at. And some men have this abundance mindset. They have this idea that there's always going to be limitless options. There's always going to be a train coming along, a new one to give them a new ride. Sometimes they realize when life bites them in the ass that some people are irreplaceable. So they try coming back into the life of the woman who once made their life sweet. Some men will leave your life because they think they could do better, but then they realize they can't do better. So they come back into your life hoping to pick up where they left off. And of course, the third reason would be loneliness and nostalgia. When nostalgia creeps into a man's life, the first thing he does is hit you up. So it's been months, weeks, however long it may have been. Now he's lonely. Now he's bored, and he's reaching out because he has nothing better going on in his life. If he does that, it's not about wanting you back. It's about soothing his discomfort. He misses the validation you were once able to provide. He doesn't miss you.
We'll ghost you for 2 months and then come back and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just in a weird headspace. And the headspace was a full-on relationship. Like, they had a girlfriend, but don't worry, not in that headspace anymore. So I missed you.
He ghosted you, but he came back. Essentially, this guy is using you as a placeholder. He had no use for you then, but now he has use for you. And this is going to be a rinse and repeat cycle. He's going to keep doing this. You are not going to be able to make a man fall in love with you if you keep allowing him to do this. And if he's ghosting you in general, do not let him come back.
I genuinely don't know in what language I need to speak to some of you guys that are constantly spiraling about a man, and you're worried because he hasn't texted you back, and you're like, how do I get him back? It's driving me crazy that he's not texting me or calling me. Like, hey, I miss you. I'm sorry. If you want that, first, I want you to do this, okay? If you do this, it will happen. All right, it will happen. I trust. First of all, ask yourself what it is about this man that is making you spiral so much. What is it that you need? What is it that you think you need from him that you're not already getting? Because something is missing in your life, and we need to get to the root of that first before you allow yourself to spiral over him and focus all of your energy on him. What is it that you think you need, Queen? What is it that you feel unworthy of receiving? That is where you need to do the work. Whenever you focus on you and you focus on prioritizing your life and decentering men, not worrying about him, being like, why is it that I'm so clinged on to his attention, his validation, his affection, whenever I have such a you get one life, you get one precious life. Why waste another moment of that life worrying about a man that isn't worried about you? Why? You're only hot, young, and single once. Go hang out with your friends. Go book a Pilates class. Go out for a walk. The world is big and beautiful. And if you don't believe that somebody else is better out there for you, you need to work on your self-worth and your self-esteem. That's step number 1, okay? Whenever you do that and you pull your energy back to you, guess what happens? He feels that. He feels it whenever you're no longer worried about him. That's why we've all had somebody, an ex, come back that you're like, oh my God, I forgot this person even existed. Because they need to study that, what happens in men whenever you pull your energy back. He will come running back to you the moment you aren't even thinking about him, because your self-worth, you go up here. When you work on yourself and your self-image, he stays down here. You go up here. And then whenever he comes back, you're like, oh my God, I don't even want you anymore. My standards are way higher now. So remember, you hold all the power. All you have to do is realize it.
How do you feel about being my side bitch?
Let's talk about it, ladies. Because normally when these guys that y'all talk to ghost y'all is because they want y'all to chase them. And they mind, they think, well, maybe if I fall back and I just push myself away, she's going to overly show her effort and how much she wants me. Because for a lot of dudes, it's a manipulation tactic for them to see how much you want them more than they want you. And for some dudes, they do it because they want to purposely drive you crazy because they want you to think about them. Why is he texting me? Why isn't he calling me? Why is he telling me this? And why is he acting like this? Like, ghosting is a form of a way for a guy to see if you're crazy about him, overly crazy about him. And if you act out in the ghosting stage and you go crazy, he has you. And at that moment, they know, got us one. Because now they know they can do whatever they want to. They can cuss you out, treat you any type of way, then just go ghost, and you're going to wonder, well, what was wrong? What did I do? Well, why is he acting like this? So I'm not going to listen to me.
A guy that comes back after you've pulled back, after you've reallocated, because guys, they have this like sixth sense when you finally moved on from them. They're like, I should text Sarah. You've got a guy that is super avoidant. The guy that comes back after you've mirrored his energy, after you've pulled back entirely, one of two things is happening. One, he either broke up with the current girl that he's seeing, and now you're the second option. You really want to be that. Or two, he is a super avoidant. And he's coming back not because he loves you so much. Not that he realized, oh, I missed this gap of you in my life. It's an ego thing. He constantly wants to be like, could I get her back? And oftentimes he can. And they'll come back. They will have a point of intimacy. And they're like, wait a second. It's as if the reason I left her in the first place is still the reason I'm going to leave right now. Trust me, these guys are getting some form of validation. They're getting their ego stroked. They're like, who said yes to my naked body before? Oh, she has. Let me text her. It's not out of love. Trust me, I know all of Hollywood is going to glorify this situation, but it is actually terrible.
If a man ever ghosts you, I don't care what excuse he gives you, do not accept it. Pretend that man is to you, okay? And the reason why is because the more mysterious the circumstances surrounding the ghosting, the more likely you are to want an explanation, to want closure, and they know that. That's their gateway to get in. They'll ghost you, they'll spend some time with another girl, or do whatever they want to do, and their way to get back is when they come back to you and be like, hey, I want to explain what happened 6 months ago. Hey, I want to explain. Hey, I feel like I left things on really bad terms, and I want to talk. That's their way to get back in. I don't care what the explanation is, it shouldn't be good enough. I got busy with work. We all get busy with work. I lost my job. This happened, that happened. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are. That's his way to get back with you after completely ignoring you. After 4 amazing dates, after 4 amazing months, after 10 amazing years, if they ghost you, let them stay gone forever. You don't need the closure, you don't need the explanation, and you don't need the excuses.
He still thinks that he got you as an option, right? He thinks that you ain't went nowhere. He think that you ain't going nowhere. So, and he's, kind of done going to his other options at the moment, and he gonna come back to you. He think that you still available. So, hey, let me hit old girl up. I ain't talked to her in a minute. Number two, all right, number two, it's simply because he bored, all right? It's simply because he is bored. He bored, he ain't got nothing else to do, you know what I mean? He just pretty much take you as a hobby at this point. And number three is because he wants some of that poom poom. Let's be for real. He wants some of that poom poom, like, real bad. That's a big reason. That's probably the biggest reason why.
One limiting belief that is keeping you from detaching yourself from that guy that keeps ghosting you and coming back is the fact that you think that you cannot find any other person like him. Or you feel that you don't have a chance when it comes to meeting men. You're not good enough. You're not beautiful. Or you just feel less about yourself. That is the main reason why you cannot let that man go. And that's why whenever he ghosts you and come back, you keep accepting him back. Any man that ghosts you, first of all, is immature. Secondly, he has other options and you are not his priority at that particular time. When he gets bored with whoever he goes on to be with, he still has you on the roster. So he'll come back, and if you still have your door open, he'll come and tell you all the sweet things and apologize and buy all the gifts and love bomb you, and you will take him back to swell his ego until he finds somebody else that will take his attention away from you again, and then he ghosts you. Again, why do you think that you're not enough? Why do you think that you cannot attract other good men? Why do you feel there is a scarcity of men and that you're not going to find any good man? That is the main reason why you keep going back to him, because of these limiting beliefs that you have in your mind. Oh, we have the best sex. Oh, we connect so deeply. Oh, he's my soulmate. He's my twin flame. Wake up. See yourself as the prize, and trust me, men would see you as the prize. But if you make him the prize, you're just chasing him away from you.
Man will ghost you for two reasons. One, you were just a replacement for the main chick, and now the main chick is back in the picture. Yeah. Two, he just doesn't like you.
When a person walks away from you, when they make a decision to no longer be connected to you, make that person stand on it, please. If he disappears and then returns, that's not a red flag. That's not a conversation. That's not a misunderstanding. That is a clear confirmation that he is not the one. I'm not a doll. You can't put me on a shelf and then when you feel like entertaining me or playing with me, you take me off the shelf, and then when you're done playing with me, you throw me back under the bed, then you pull me out of the bed, I'm not a toy. Okay? I am a human being. And if you can't show me consistency or respect or communication, then bye. So this guy, I had maybe 2 conversations with him, and he told me that he would call me back. When we did text, I was responsive. I responded in a timely manner. He ghosted me. I didn't trip. Okay, cool. You don't want to talk? Whatever. Nice meeting you. Today, I get messages on Instagram of him saying, I want your time and attention. Hello? What are you talking about? Somebody that is really into you, and even if there is some type of disconnect or misunderstanding, they are going to care to end things properly. They're not just gonna disappear. That's weird. So when that happens, let me tell you, it's one or two things. It's so obvious. Either he was talking to someone else and that didn't work out, so now he's back around to you, or he was expecting you to chase him, and because you weren't overexerting yourself and doing the absolute fucking most, he ghosted you.
So I wasn't kidding when I said that this man that ghosted me in 2019 actually came back and texted me recently. Like, what? So naturally, I'm like, who's this? Because, like, why would I have your number saved still? Even though I did, obviously that's how I knew. The last time we talked was 2019. And of course he's like, I want to take you out, all this stuff. Like, sir, I can be married with 3 kids at this point. Like, what do you mean you want to take me out? Like, what do you mean, how have I been? How have you been? So I was like, I just feel like we're not looking for the same things. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea. So of course he naturally asked, well, what are you looking for? So then I'm like, well, husband material. This man says, well, what about me isn't husband material? Which I love the energy of that, you know, kind of loved it. But I'm going to need the universe to let me know if this is a sign or a test, because I'm not trying to fail. I'm trying
down on the top of that ass.
Yeah, because you know, like a woman to wait and a man to go, like you said, to have sex with a million.
And when he get back to you, he'll come to you with a sober face, solaced, and say, hey, baby, where you been? It's the, look, listen, it's the automatic understanding of any person of intellect, intelligence, to throw the burden of proof on those that are ignorant to what they are into doing. It could be anything.
Right.
If they're ignorant, don't know what they're doing, then the burden of proof is on them. This is a sophisticated person of intellect, knowledge, that likes to use that. Some people use it because they claim that they're smart. It's not that.
Right.
It's just that people use it because they don't want to be blamed for stuff that they are not understanding what they're being blamed for. They're stupid, crazy,
right,
unintelligent. You know what I mean? So therefore you throw the burden of proof on someone else, and that what creates a lot of hatred, a lot of this, a lot of that. People say, man, you can't fault me for this.
Yeah, because I had a man blaming me because, you know, first he was engaging with me and then he stopped, and I was telling him, you know, that communication in and out, it ain't gonna work with me. So he started blaming me. He kept saying that he didn't do anything wrong. He did nothing but treat me with respect and da-da-da-da. But you did treat me with respect, and you started blaming it on me.
What is respect? Opening the door for you on your side when you get in?
No,
is
just being
respect?
honest. Just really being honest with me, being truthful, respecting me. Like, I mean, I just feel like it's being honest and truthful with me. You don't lie.
People lie.
Right.
Regardless.
Right.
You know, I mean, we were brought up in a world of lies when we were born.
Block.